Three London pubs within a short walk of each other can take us on a tour of how pub interiors have changed over the last 300 years. First, the Old Cheshire Cheese on Fleet Street. It claims to have been rebuilt in 1667, and although some elements of the interior may even date from then, the overall sense of it is from the Georgian era. Pub interiors in this period of history tended to be simple, homely and convivial. Wood panelling, bench seating and small but open plan rooms where everyone could mingle. Pubs in this era typically didn't have bar counters. The likes of Samuel Johnson would have sat at their seats and had their drinks brought to them while they were waxing lyrical about literary matters. Next, the Princess Louise on High Holborn, built in 1872 with an interior redesign of 1891, most of which survives today. Pub interiors of the late Victorian era were often lavish affairs, with all this colourful tiling, beautiful carved wood and etched glass. All this grandeur was intended to appeal to more well-heeled customers, but they were also open to everyone, albeit with partitions so that the different classes didn't have to mingle. Ironically, the Victorians came to a public house, but often wanted to drink privately, so that led to pub interiors being carved up into all these small, discreet spaces. Finally, the City of Yorke, also on High Holborn. Although this magnificent medieval great hall of a bar room looks like something straight out of Hogwarts, it is in fact from the interwar period, the 1920s. By this time, attitudes had changed. Victorian pub interiors were considered to be drunken dens of iniquity, and the horrors of the First World War had left the population harking back to a largely imagined merry old England. So mock Tudor was a popular style in this era, with its high vaulted ceilings and arched windows and a much more open and airy space than its Victorian predecessors.